Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix anime film Altered Carbon Resleeved, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Guys, I'm really excited to talk about the new Altered Carbon Resleeved animated film. They just released the season 2 of Altered Carbon, and I thought that was a great season. And I heard they were going to do an animated film. I was really excited, but a little bit curious as well. Netflix has asked me not to spoil anything for you guys for this review, which I originally thought was going to be an animated series, and I was surprised to see that it was a movie about an hour and 14 minutes long. On the planet Latimir, Takashi Kovacs must protect a tattooist alongside a no-nonsense SeaTac. This movie has all of the elements from both of the Altered Carbon shows into this movie. The world, how it feels, how Takashi Kovacs is, his personality, the lore around it, the stacks, everything about Altered Carbon is in this movie, but with an animated style. Now, this animated style is not my favorite kind of anime in general. I think it feels more like a video game cutscene rather than your traditional anime style. But I really did like this movie. I think it really could have benefited from being a series, with Altered Carbon Season 1 and Season 2. They really explored a lot in this season, so this movie just is supposed to be really brief in one mission that Takashi Kovacs is going on. So he is supposed to protect a tattooist while investigating a murder. And there's a lot going on in here that feels really cool and is expanding what we know about Altered Carbon. And this really feels like an anime movie. There's cybernetic ninjas also. It definitely has some elements from an anime story. It was a very Japanese story, and I think it mixed well with the Altered Carbon lore as well. Much like Altered Carbon Season 1 and Season 2, you're always wondering who is the person underneath the person. I mean, what mind is underneath that person with the stacks and the resleeves as well. Takashi Kovacs is now in a third form we've seen in all three of these forms of Altered Carbon. He was different in Season 1, different in Season 2 with Anthony Mackie, and now he is in a new body. And the movie definitely does have that mystery of who is who, if someone is being resleeved, and whose stack is that. It has a big reveal at the end. It always keeps you wondering whose stack is that, and there's some reveals around certain people and certain stacks, and I think it plays well into the story that is being presented for Altered Carbon Resleeved and some of the traditions these people have and the tattoos that they have on their backs. I think it all integrated well with the stacks being presented into the story. This movie definitely does feel a bit similar to the first two seasons of Altered Carbon. They even have someone running a hotel and someone feels threatened by other people or they're attacked. That hotel will attack them. And so we've seen that in the other seasons of Altered Carbon. They take everything that you loved about it but put it into an animated form. It was cool to see other planets within this movie. Takashi Kovacs, once again, really cool character. And they even connect it to Altered Carbon Season 2. He's a really gritty character, wants to get things done right away. He's snarky. And those characteristics definitely carry over well into this movie. It's really violent at times as well. Much like the first two seasons, this is a really violent show that has some really gripping, intense action scenes with some cybernetic ninjas. Really cool action sequences within this movie. Like I said, I really don't care much for this anime style, but I kind of got past it within the first few moments. It allowed for the setting to seem a bit bigger, and they were able to do more with it. And some of the action scenes towards the end of the movie definitely did feel intense and brutal. And the anime style definitely came out, and I really did enjoy the anime style towards the end of the movie. Altered Carbon Resleeved was great. I really did enjoy it. If you really like Altered Carbon Season 1 and Season 2, you guys will like this movie, Resleeved. It's really quick, an hour and 14 minutes. It's supposed to be just a brief storyline, a side storyline for Takashi Kovacs and a mission that he is called upon, and how someone brings him back and resleeves him into a new body. And so it's supposed to be really brief, but I think it would have benefited from like a 6-8 episode series, about 30 minutes long. They really could have explored more of this tradition that was going on, and people that were these bosses and the tattoos on their back. And this no-nonsense SeaTac, I think they could have explored a little more of the side characters and the overall story. But overall, I think this was a really fun movie. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it to be a movie. I thought it was going to be a series. But nonetheless, I think it was a really good watch. I'm going to go ahead and give Altered Carbon Resleeved a B+. Thank you guys for my review for Altered Carbon Resleeved. It comes out on Netflix March 19th. So when it hits Netflix, definitely check it out. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.